Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, rhianaB here. As you can see, I'm in a different location than I am in my apartment. That is because I am in Malibu because I am here at the beach. This is my first time seeing the Pacific Ocean. I've only ever seen the Atlantic. So yeah, I figured I'd fancy a trip to the beach. Wanted to come to a place that wasn't too terribly busy, so I didn't go to Santa Monica. And I've heard that this beach where I'm at in Malibu is a really cool spot. And honestly, I'm kind of enjoying it. Also, I'm kind of having some little seagull friends every once in a while that come in to say hi. So hopefully you can hear me okay. So yeah, I'm here at the beach. Mostly because I needed to come to a place where I can just relax and unwind. This is part of the reason why I have not been active on YouTube in the past month or so. That's kind of what I want to talk about. So this is going to be a weird kind of like sit down video at the beach. So, but yeah. So basically, what was going on was I just was going through a really tough mental state in the past few weeks, and the past weekend it kind of just hit me out of nowhere one weekend, and I just broke down crying. This has happened a couple of times. I've probably talked about it in past videos, but yeah, it's been tough the past few weeks. I felt like I dealt with some, I don't know, I call it situational depression, and what I mean by that is it's not something I go through on a regular basis, but there are just times when stress or, you know, expectation, those things kind of just kind of weigh heavy on my shoulders to the point where it completely like breaks me down. So I just been trying my best to think positive, or at least do things that are like distracting me. So, you know, I'm here at the beach. I actually also went to a couple of outlet centers and malls in the area. No, not in Malibu, but in the LA area-ish. So, you know, I went to Glendale, I went to the Galleria a couple times, I've been to a couple of the Burbank centers, and I even got really into round one crane games, which I have spent way too much money there in the past few weeks, but it is all in good fun, and it is helping me to cope with the stress I've been going through in the recent weeks. So that's part of the reason why I'm here, because sometimes just being in a place that is very natural, not too complex, it can help you to just relax and just take in everything around you. So that's why I'm here. That's part of the reason why I've just been away from videos for as long as I have. I just was not in the mental state to film videos. I was just wanting to get in a better headspace for me to start making videos again. I do plan on getting back into it soon. I have a couple of videos lined up that I want to get out, but I just did not want to film videos and pretend to be happy or pretend that I'm having the most fun when I am not in a good mental place. You know, I want my videos and my reaction to be authentic. I don't want to pretend that I'm happy when I'm not, and that's part of the reason why. And honestly, given everything that I went through in the past few weeks and that particular weekend, I even at one point broke down calling my mom, and you know, I don't know, the stress that I've been dealing with, I think it's partially because I've been in a new place. I mean, I've only been out in LA for about 7 months-ish, and moving to a new place that's so different from where I, you know, originally grew up, it's a lot. I'm sorry, I keep hitting my tripod. But it's difficult to move to a place that is so different than what you grew up with. There's that. There's obviously just everyday life stress. I mean, this is the first time I'm dealing with, you know, rent, paying for my bills, and making sure I have food in my pantry, that I'm getting enough sleep, that I'm going into work every day whenever I can. And yeah, just trying to do all that, it can be stressful. I think most of us have gone through that, those like life stress struggles, and sometimes it's a lot for us, and for me it just hit me out of nowhere. I think the other thing too is, you know, I'm 28, almost 30 years old, and I think at this point in your life, when you kind of hit a big milestone age, like 30 or 40, you really look at your life in a different perspective. You know, it's like, you look at the people around you, like for me it's my family and my friends back home in Missouri, and just seeing them, you know, with really good jobs and families of their own, married or with kids, and you know, the fact that that hasn't happened for me, I think it's that point when you start to kind of think about, did you make the right decisions in life to get you to where you're at? And I think just that pressure on myself, because my family has never ever pressured me into getting married or having that life for myself. It's mostly just my own personal things that I want for my life, and the fact that it hasn't happened, it hit me like, you know, am I doing the right thing? And have I made the right choices in the way I've lived my life in the past, you know, 10 or 15 years or so? And there was a time where I would say no. I've been through a lot in my 28 years, in my own different way, because we all go through things that maybe are tough on us, or things that happen to us that we don't expect. And, you know, it kind of just came out of nowhere, where I was just thinking like, you know, would I be happier if I had kids, or if I had my own family, if I were married, you know? And I think I kind of look back on that, and I know that I'm not ready to start that yet. You know, yes, I am near 30 years old, but I'm not ready to settle down, like not in the traditional sense, quote unquote. I have a lot of things I want to do. You know, I want to get a good job. You know, I want to start working in film and in television, music. I want to start making my own career. And obviously I'm new out here, and I haven't had the real opportunity to really get that into motion yet, because I'm more focused on, you know, making sure I've got money in my pocket so I can pay my bills. But the one thing I want to do this year is that I want to start, you know, becoming involved with, you know, acting, singing, writing, doing whatever. And that's what I want to start doing. Maybe not now, but in the next few months, maybe later in the year, I'm hopeful that that can come up to something. But yeah, part of me knows that I'm not ready to have that yet. But you know, so you just think about it, and sometimes when it just gets you down, and that's what happened with me. So yeah, that's basically what happened over the past few weeks, and it's still emotional for me to talk about, because I don't know, I can't tell if this is even normal, even, because I actually have thought about this, because depression and some mental health issues kind of run in my family a little bit. So I wondered, you know, is it possible that I could be suffering from actual chronic, or not chronic, but like diagnosable depression, or some sort of like just, you know, a down type of a mental illness, or a mental health issue. Or if it's, I even wondered if it's been like a hormonal imbalance. I've thought about that for the past few weeks. And I think it is time for me to see a doctor about that, because obviously I've had to change doctors since I moved out here, and hopefully I can talk to her and see if something can be somewhat resolved from this. I don't know, but it's been hard for me to ask for help. I'm somebody who doesn't always ask for help easily. I'm very independent. I like doing things on my own. That's what I'm comfortable with. But there are some things where you can't do things on your own. You need to ask for help. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here in the next few weeks. But you know, I've also just been trying, you know, like I said earlier, trying to just keep my mind occupied, doing fun things, going to new places, you know, because, you know, I'm in a brand new city. And one other thing I wanted to do this year was I wanted to explore more of my new home. And that's been helping me a lot. It has. There, you know, the lingering sadness and frustration is still there, but it's not nearly as bad as it was that one weekend where I just completely fell apart. So I think I'm better. I am better, but I want to see if I can do more to better myself. Another thing that has happened, actually just last week, it's been about a week, was I had actually pulled my back at work, and it's been very painful, especially the last few days. Like what I think happened was I probably just, you know, lifted a box the wrong way and it just pulled my back. And in the first few days, I felt tension in my back, but it was fine. I was able to get through work, and for about 3 days I worked about 3 9-hour shifts in a row, and was able to get through it even though I did feel some tension in my back. But I don't know why, but on Monday I just completely could not get out of bed, or barely could get out of bed. Like, my back was so in pain and so locked, I couldn't even like sit upright. I had to like roll onto my stomach, and then I rolled myself out of bed. Like, that was the only way I could get out of my bed to like go to the bathroom or get some food. Like, it wasn't fun, and it's still not fully recovered. It feels better. Like, obviously I can, you know, walk around on the beach and I feel better, but I still feel constant tension in my back. So I've been doing stretches, I've been taking hot baths or hot showers to really help with my back. Hopefully within a week more it'll be gone and I'll be fine. But it got so bad that I was actually supposed to go to work on Monday, and then I just could not physically really get up out of my bed. So I knew I probably couldn't get through work without being in absolute agony. So for the first time in God knows how long, I actually called off work, and I very rarely do that because I understand how important my jobs are, and obviously I need money, but I was just in too much pain that I felt like I would just be more of a hindrance than being an asset at work on that particular day. So, but as far as I know now, I have a couple more days off from work, and I'm gonna try to just do some more fun things. You know, today I'm here at the beach, this beautiful, beautiful scenic area. I also have a little, I don't know if you can see him, but I got a little guy right behind me. Hello. But I don't know. I might go to the arcade again against my better judgment. I've also been seeing a lot of movies recently, which has been a while since I've done that. I've seen The Fabelmans, I've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, which has been my favorite out of the two I've seen. And then I want to see Elvis, I think, next week, because I think they're having like a $5 deal at AMC. And then they're doing Titanic for the 25th anniversary, and I would love to see it on a big screen. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow or Friday. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see about that, but that is kind of the goal for the rest of the few days, and then obviously I work. But yeah. So I guess the thing I want to end off this with is that I am okay. I had a rough batch of a few days, but I am fine. I'm better. And hopefully I can pick myself back up from this and be able to, you know, start being more positive and be a little bit happier about where I'm at. Because, I mean, I have made a lot of huge strides in the last year, 2 years in my life. You know, I've been promoted at my job before I moved out here. I moved out to Los Angeles, and I'm 7 months in, and I'm still here, and I'm still kicking. So, you know, there are good things, but sometimes I tend to be a pessimist, and I tend to think about the bad things in life. And I don't know if that's going to change per se, but I think I'm doing better, and I'm hopefully going to work to become a lot happier and be a little more positive about things. So, but I am fine. I'm doing better, and hopefully within the next few days to few weeks, I will be having new videos up on my channel. I really don't know what I want to do. I have a couple that are already lined up that I just need to get uploaded. So I don't know, we'll see, but be on the lookout for new videos. And for anyone who is wanting to give me support, I really appreciate it. You know, sometimes all you need is someone to tell you that it's okay. And I'm getting emotional again, damn. But sometimes it's good for people to tell you that it's okay and that you'll make it through it. So if you leave any comments in this video or give it a thumbs up, you know, it would mean a lot, and it would really make me feel like I'm doing good things. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this kind of random little talk of a vlog at the beach. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I hope to have more videos soon, so don't forget to hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to make sure you get my future videos, and just leave comments. Just let me know that you're okay, because I'm okay too. So hopefully we'll send good vibes to each other. Thank you all so much, and until the next video, bye! Mwah.